I thought I'd let you see my new toy I got. My new lawnmower got me. Oh, I paid like $500 for this thing. I bought it at a local shop. I bought it from a local person here in town. I only drove it one time so far, and it's terrifying. We won't be driving it right now, but in the future we'll be driving it with a GoPro on it. I felt there's like 3 places I could stick it on with the GoPro. Now, this thing is a nightmare. I'm not kidding. This thing is a nightmare to drive. I mean, it's an 18 horsepower engine, 4-speed, 46-inch cut blade, but this thing is a nightmare of an engine. And this thing, now if you ever drove a riding lawnmower like I have, you won't believe how this thing is. This thing is a nightmare. But my property is so dang big that you won't believe it. Now, I feel the same thing. Okay, there's a GoPro. Wait, we're not going to be driving right now, but I'll just think for you to see what I mean. Now, this thing's alright. Let me do the GoPro real quick, because the GoPro, you're going to see. The GoPro's going to be doing the video for me in the future. But, yeah, I got amp, battery gauge, lights, choke. This turns the blade on and off. Blade height. This right here's the blade height. This right here's the blade height. As far as it goes down to the ground, but put it back out to high gear. This has to move, or I won't be cutting no grass. This right here mows. I never actually had down that low before. It does the blade and stuff. It's a Mastercraft, a good strong engine. If it has a little amp gauge. I mean, there's the battery gauge, the throttle. Here's the throttle, which I'm not using driving lawnmowers with a throttle. Right here, this right here. I'm not using a lawnmower with a choke and stuff in it, but crap! I got gas in here, so I can't do that. I'm not using a lawnmower with a choke and stuff on it, which I'm not using a lawnmower with a choke. This raises up. I'm not turning it on because I can't turn this on until the lawnmower's on. But yeah, this raises the. Oh, that's stripped. But I like the raising up. I mean, this. I like this. I like this. It's kind of like. I like this because it's like an old. It's like an old e-brake out of an old truck. I mean, I like this lever because it's like an e-brake from an old. I mean, I like it because it's like an e-brake from an old truck, like an old truck. I like this because like an e-brake from an old truck. I think it's starting to rain soon, so I'm gonna put this back in a minute. But yeah, the part I don't like about it is me being big and stuff, and it kind of looks dirty. I'm like, that kid's kind of look dirty. But there, this looks dirty though. I actually have to. Right here's the gear shift. Brakes. There's no brake. First, second, reverse. That's reverse. But second gear. I'm gonna put this back in neutral because. Okay, it's in neutral. Okay, so I have not even risked going up into third or fourth because second gear you'll actually do a wheelie. I mean, you can actually do a wheelie in second gear. No. So back in first is like a turtle, but second you don't want to know it. Third, then I'm just leave it. I'm just put it back in neutral. It's in neutral. This thing is a nightmare to drive in second gear, so I don't want to try putting it in third. Now the brake doesn't really work. The brake does not work at all. The brake doesn't work. I mean, foot's down and we're still rolling. The brake. Okay, the brake does work. Sometimes the brake doesn't work, so it does. And this is something here. And this is a parking brake, which I'm not going to mess with that. But these are this except that sort of. Now this I think is I don't know if they call it a brake or yeah. So throttle's here and the choke's here. Ignition, lights. I don't even know if the lights work or not, but it's a nice little lawnmower for a few bucks. And I found like 4 points to pump. I mean, eventually when I do know, I'm gonna mount the GoPro here, there, over there, over there. There's even a spot in front I can actually plant it at, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm actually sitting on the fuel tank, which sorry for the echo. It's just that the garage is next to it. But I'm gonna use the GoPro in a second to use the GoPro to film some parts of this. But yeah, I'm actually sitting on the fuel tank. How much fuel does it take? I'm not sure. And this thing is a nightmare to start up. I mean, if I do start this thing up, I would have to use the GoPro. Leave the GoPro on when I film it, but yeah, there's like 4 points to come out the GoPro at. And maybe I will actually do that right now. From the market, yeah, that's what I'm going to do in a minute. then I'm gonna use the GoPro and film the melting points where the lawnmower I can put the lawnmower at. But well, I figured out I could put in the vents, but yeah. So now I'm gonna put where I can maybe put the GoPro at while I film. So thank you, and yeah, it has probably been a little over a week now. First time I drove it, I had a little surprise when it got second gear. I got kicked back and bumped my wrist on the steering wheel or the gear shift here, which I don't remember. But I like this because it's like an old truck, e-brake. Well, yeah, it's pretty neat. It's it's 18 speed, 488, 46 or 40, yeah, 46 deck, and it's a 4-speed, and it's a 18 horsepower engine. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Now I'm gonna do some GoPro stuff, then upload a video as well. So thank you.